My name is Chris Donlin. I am the lead editor on The Lady and the Dale.
It was a cutting-edge company involved in sales and marketing.
The Lady and the Dale is a story about a transgender woman named Elizabeth Carmichael who kind of promoted and marketed this three-wheeled car called the Dale. She was able to raise millions of dollars from investors for this car that didn't really exist quite yet, except for in the public imagination.
There were rumors about Liz at that time. She was 6 feet to 220 pounds.
An early challenge in the edit was the lack of archival to work with. So we decided to use a paper cutout collage animation style, partially inspired by Liz's own scrappy and larger-than-life spirit.
I have no fears about being a woman in a man's world.
We'd have gaps in the timeline where we knew we'd want animation to be, and ask our animation director Sean Donnelly to create storyboards for those sections. We'd then take those storyboards into Premiere and time them to our edit. Once we were happy with the timing, we would send it back to Sean so he and his team could fully animate it.
She was always one of those 1 out of 100 people that could sell anything.
My name is Sean Donnelly. I was the animation director of The Lady and the Dale.
Without money, you're a done deal.
We wanted to make all the animation look like it was handmade and made by real cutout photos. A lot of it was actually done in After Effects, but we really wanted the computer to be invisible in this project. So we had a whole list of rules, like everything has like a drop shadow on it so that it looks like it's actually laid on top of each other and gives it that kind of actual paper depth. Everything had paper textures from real pieces of paper that we shot. So this is a scene where we cut out photos from different places, some black and white, some color, some sepia tone, and we put them all together into one scene, so we kind of embraced that collage-y feel. But we also used sort of the After Effects color correction tools to kind of also warm everything up a little bit and make it all feel a little more cohesive, like they're in the same space still.
All of a sudden, you have 30, 40 people in your office kind of screaming at you and waving checks that are no good.
I think one scene that the animation is really able to bring to life is a scene where the employees have kind of stopped getting their paychecks, and so they're all like storming down to the office. Liz is kind of like backed into a corner. You're like, what is she gonna do? How is she gonna resolve this? I knew this was a scene I wanted to like really build the tension with, so you let Liz sweat it out for a while as she's trying to figure out what she's gonna do.
She goes, well, that's what I just wanted to tell you all, that I just got the phone call. The investors are coming in from Japan.
I love this monologue from Liz and how the animation works to help illustrate her charisma and persuasiveness in a very high-pressure situation.
Together, we're family. Don't let me down when I need you. This is not the time to leave me.
And why so many of her workers stood by her even as things were seeming to fall apart.
She could bring that emotion up faster than you could imagine.